Have you been struggling to climb stairs like you used to? Do your legs feel weaker every morning when you get out of bed? Are you wondering why your knees ache more than they should, even though you've been eating what you thought were healthy foods your entire life? What if I told you that some of the fruits sitting in your kitchen right now could be secretly sabotaging your leg strength and mobility? What if the very foods you've been told are good for, you are actually working against your aging body in ways that no one talks about? Today, I'm going to reveal something that will shock you. 7 common fruits that millions of seniors eat every single day, believing they're making healthy choices, are actually contributing to leg weakness, joint inflammation, and that frustrating loss of mobility that so many people over 60 experience. These aren't exotic fruits or processed foods. These are fruits you probably have in your refrigerator right now, fruits that have been recommended by well-meaning friends, family members, and even some healthcare providers who don't understand how dramatically our bodies change as we age. Your body at 60 is not the same as your body at 30. The way you process sugar has changed. Your circulation isn't what it used to be. Your joints are more sensitive to inflammation. Yet somehow, we're still being told to eat the same foods that worked for us decades ago. This is a dangerous oversight that's affecting millions of seniors worldwide. Before we dive deep into this revelation, I need you to do something important. If this information helps you understand what might be happening to your legs and your mobility, please hit that like button. It tells me that content like this matters to you and helps me reach more seniors who desperately need this information. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now and ring that notification bell. Too many seniors are suffering unnecessarily because they don't have access to the right information about how their changing bodies interact with everyday foods. The truth is, not all fruits are created equal, especially when it comes to seniors. While fruits are generally considered healthy, certain fruits contain compounds, acids, and sugar levels that can wreak havoc on an aging body. These fruits can spike your blood sugar in ways that damage your circulation, flood your system with inflammatory compounds, and gradually weaken the very muscles and joints that keep you mobile and independent. But here's what makes this even more dangerous. The effects are often so gradual that you don't notice them happening until significant damage has already been done. Let me explain how this works. As we age, our metabolism slows down significantly. Our bodies become less efficient at processing sugar, which means that fruits with high sugar content can cause blood sugar spikes that younger bodies could handle easily. These blood sugar spikes trigger inflammatory responses throughout your body, but they particularly affect areas with already compromised circulation, like your legs, ankles, and knees. Additionally, many fruits contain natural acids that can irritate sensitive joints and digestive systems. When you're younger, your body can neutralize these acids effectively. But as you age, your body's buffering systems become less efficient, allowing these acids to accumulate and cause ongoing irritation and inflammation. The first fruit that's likely destroying your leg strength is one that surprises most people: pineapple. Now, I know what you're thinking. Pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that's supposed to reduce inflammation. This is true, and for younger people, pineapple can indeed be beneficial. But for seniors, the negative effects far outweigh any potential benefits. Pineapple is extremely high in natural sugars and acids. When you eat pineapple, especially if you're over 60, your blood sugar spikes rapidly. This spike damages the delicate blood vessels in your legs and feet, areas that already have compromised circulation due to aging. The result is increased inflammation, reduced blood flow, and that heavy aching feeling in your legs that so many seniors experience. But that's not all. The high acidity of pineapple can irritate your joints directly, particularly if you already have any degree of arthritis or joint sensitivity. The bromelain that's supposed to help you can actually interact dangerously with common medications that seniors take, especially blood thinners. This interaction can lead to increased bruising, poor wound healing, and circulation problems that directly affect your leg strength and stability. The second fruit that's working against your legs is one that most seniors eat regularly: bananas. Bananas have been promoted as a healthy snack for decades, mainly because of their potassium content. But what health experts often fail to mention is that bananas are loaded with quickly digesting carbohydrates and natural sugars that can be devastating for senior metabolism. When you eat a banana, your blood sugar rises rapidly. For seniors, whose insulin sensitivity has declined with age, this creates a cascade of problems. Your body struggles to process this sugar spike, leading to insulin resistance over time. This insulin resistance directly affects your circulation, particularly in your extremities. Poor circulation means less oxygen and nutrients reaching your leg muscles, which leads to weakness, fatigue, and that sensation of your legs feeling heavy or difficult to move. The most concerning part is that many seniors eat bananas thinking they're supporting their leg health, when in reality, they're contributing to the very weakness they're trying to prevent. Bananas also cause fluid retention in many seniors, especially those with heart conditions or circulation issues. This extra fluid puts additional strain on your legs and can contribute to swelling, pain, and reduced mobility. The potassium in bananas, while beneficial in small amounts, can actually be problematic for seniors taking certain medications, leading to imbalances that affect muscle function and strength. The third fruit on our danger list might shock you even more: grapes. Grapes are often considered a healthy snack, and many seniors enjoy them regularly. But grapes are essentially little sugar bombs that can cause serious problems for your legs and overall mobility. Grapes are extremely high in fructose, a type of sugar that your liver has to work hard to process. As we age, our liver function declines, making it much more difficult to handle high fructose loads. When your liver can't process fructose efficiently, it converts much of it directly to fat and uric acid. This uric acid doesn't just disappear, it accumulates in your joints, particularly in your toes, ankles, and knees. This accumulation of uric acid crystals in your joints causes inflammation, pain, and stiffness. Many seniors who eat grapes regularly experience what they think is normal aging-related joint pain, when in reality, they're dealing with diet-induced inflammation that could be significantly reduced by eliminating this problematic fruit. Grapes are also incredibly easy to overeat. Most people don't eat just 5 or 6 grapes. They eat handfuls, sometimes entire cups full. Each grape might seem small and harmless, but when you multiply that sugar content by dozens of grapes, you're consuming massive amounts of fructose that your aging body simply cannot handle effectively. What makes grapes particularly insidious is that they trigger cravings for more sugar, creating a cycle where your blood sugar spikes and crashes repeatedly throughout the day, keeping your body in a constant state of inflammation. The fourth fruit that's undermining your leg strength is watermelon. This might seem counterintuitive because watermelon is mostly water, leading many people to believe it's a harmless, hydrating snack. But watermelon has one of the highest glycemic indexes of any fruit, meaning it raises your blood sugar faster and higher than almost any other food you could eat. For seniors, this rapid blood sugar spike is particularly dangerous because it triggers immediate inflammation in areas of your body where circulation is already compromised. Your calves, ankles, and knees bear the brunt of this inflammatory response. Many seniors notice that their legs feel more tired and achy after eating watermelon, but they don't make the connection because the fruit seems so innocent. The deceptive nature of watermelon makes it especially problematic. Because it's mostly water, people think they can eat large quantities without consequences. But even though watermelon is diluted, the sugar content is still significant. And when you eat large portions, which most people do, you're flooding your system with more sugar than your aging metabolism can handle. This sugar overload doesn't just affect you immediately. It contributes to chronic inflammation that builds up over time, gradually weakening your legs and reducing your mobility in ways that seem like normal aging but are actually preventable dietary effects. The fifth fruit that's working against your leg health is oranges. Oranges have been promoted as vitamin C powerhouses for generations, and while they do contain vitamin C, they also contain high levels of citric acid that can be particularly irritating to senior joints. As we age, our joints become more sensitive to acidic compounds. The citric acid in oranges can irritate existing inflammation in your knees, hips, and ankles, making movement more painful and difficult. This is especially problematic if you already have any degree of arthritis or joint sensitivity. But the citric acid isn't the only problem with oranges. They also contain significant amounts of natural sugar that, when combined with their acidic nature, creates a perfect storm for inflammation. Your blood sugar spikes from the natural sugars, triggering an inflammatory response, while the citric acid simultaneously irritates your joints directly. Many seniors drink orange juice thinking they're doing something healthy for themselves, but orange juice is even worse than whole oranges because it concentrates the sugar content while removing the fiber that would help slow sugar absorption. A single glass of orange juice can contain the sugar equivalent of multiple oranges, creating blood sugar spikes that directly impact your leg strength and mobility. The combination of sugar-induced inflammation and acid irritation makes oranges a double threat to your joint health and leg strength. The sixth fruit that's secretly undermining your leg strength is one that many seniors choose specifically because they think it's healthier than regular apples: green apples. The marketing around green apples has convinced many people that they're a superior choice. But for seniors, green apples can be particularly problematic due to their high malic acid content. Malic acid is what gives green apples their distinctive, tart flavor, but this same acid can wreak havoc on aging digestive systems and sensitive joints. As your body ages, your ability to neutralize acids decreases significantly. The malic acid in green apples can accumulate in your system, contributing to joint irritation and inflammation that directly affects your mobility. But the acid content isn't the only concern with green apples. Despite their tart taste, green apples still contain substantial amounts of natural sugars, including fructose and glucose. These sugars are somewhat masked by the apple's acidity, leading many seniors to eat them thinking they're consuming something low in sugar. The reality is that these hidden sugars still cause blood sugar fluctuations that contribute to inflammation and circulation problems. Many seniors experience fatigue, leg cramps, and joint stiffness after eating green apples, but they rarely connect these symptoms to their fruit consumption. The combination of acid irritation and sugar-induced inflammation creates a perfect storm that gradually weakens your legs and reduces your overall mobility over time. The seventh and final fruit that's destroying your leg strength is mangoes. Mangoes are often celebrated as exotic superfruits, rich in vitamins and antioxidants. While they do contain beneficial compounds, their extraordinarily high sugar content makes them particularly dangerous for seniors trying to maintain leg strength and mobility. A single mango contains more sugar than most seniors should consume in an entire day. When you eat a mango, your blood sugar doesn't just rise, it skyrockets. For aging bodies that already struggle with insulin sensitivity, this massive sugar influx creates immediate and long-lasting inflammatory responses throughout your system. The sugar spike from mangoes is so significant that it can trigger what's essentially a metabolic crisis in seniors. Your pancreas struggles to produce enough insulin to handle the sugar load, your circulation becomes compromised, and inflammation floods your joints and muscles. The areas most affected are typically your legs, because they're furthest from your heart and already have the most compromised circulation. What makes mangoes particularly insidious is that the sugar crash that follows the initial spike leaves you feeling weak, tired, and craving more sugar, creating a vicious cycle that keeps your body in a constant state of inflammation and metabolic stress. Many seniors who eat mangoes regularly report deep, aching joint pain that seems to come from nowhere. They attribute this to aging or weather changes, but in reality, it's often the result of mango-induced inflammation that's attacking their joints from the inside. Now, before you start thinking that you need to avoid all fruit forever, I have incredibly good news for you. There are fruits that work with your aging body instead of against it. These fruits can actually help reduce inflammation, support healthy circulation, and contribute to stronger, more stable legs. The key difference is understanding which fruits are gentle on your blood sugar, low in problematic acids, and rich in compounds that specifically support senior health. These therapeutic fruits can become powerful allies in your fight to maintain independence and mobility as you age. The first group of fruits that can actually strengthen your legs and reduce pain are berries. Blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries are nutritional powerhouses that work specifically well for senior bodies. Unlike the problematic fruits we've discussed, berries are relatively low in sugar while being extremely high in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. Berries contain anthocyanins, powerful compounds that specifically target the type of inflammation that affects joint health and circulation. These compounds help repair damaged blood vessels, improve circulation to your extremities, and reduce the chronic inflammation that contributes to leg weakness and joint pain. The sugar content in berries is also much more manageable for senior metabolism. Instead of causing dramatic blood sugar spikes, berries provide gentle, sustained energy that doesn't trigger inflammatory responses. Many seniors notice improved energy levels and reduced joint stiffness when they replace problematic fruits with berries. The second therapeutic fruit that can support your leg health is cherries, particularly tart cherries. Cherries contain unique compounds that specifically target uric acid reduction and joint inflammation. For seniors dealing with gout, arthritis, or general joint pain, cherries can be genuinely therapeutic. The anti-inflammatory compounds in cherries work differently than synthetic medications. They help your body naturally reduce inflammation, without the side effects that many seniors experience from pharmaceutical approaches. Many people notice reduced joint pain and improved mobility within weeks of incorporating moderate amounts of cherries into their diet. However, moderation is crucial with cherries because they do contain natural sugars. The key is eating small portions and focusing on tart varieties that have lower sugar content while maintaining high levels of beneficial compounds. The third fruit that can actually support your leg strength might surprise you: avocado. While many people don't think of avocado as a fruit, it technically is one, and it's perhaps the most senior-friendly fruit available. Avocados are rich in healthy fats that specifically support joint health and reduce inflammation. These beneficial fats help cushion your joints, support healthy circulation, and provide sustained energy without causing blood sugar spikes. Unlike the problematic fruits we discussed earlier, avocados actually help regulate your insulin response and improve your body's ability to manage blood sugar. The monounsaturated fats in avocados also support cardiovascular health, which directly impacts circulation to your legs and feet. Improved circulation means better oxygen and nutrient delivery to your leg muscles, which translates to increased strength and reduced fatigue. The fourth therapeutic fruit that supports senior health is papaya. Papaya contains natural enzymes that aid digestion and reduce inflammation throughout your body. These enzymes are particularly beneficial for seniors whose digestive systems have become less efficient with age. Unlike the harsh acids found in problematic fruits, papaya's enzymes are gentle and supportive to aging digestive systems. Better digestion means better nutrient absorption, which directly supports muscle strength and joint health. Many seniors notice improved energy levels and reduced digestive discomfort when they include papaya in their diet. Papaya is also relatively low in problematic sugars and acids, making it much more compatible with senior metabolism than the fruits we discussed earlier. The fifth and final therapeutic fruit that can support your leg health is pears, but with an important caveat. Pears should be eaten with fiber or protein to slow sugar absorption. When consumed properly, pears provide gentle sweetness and beneficial fiber without causing the dramatic blood sugar spikes associated with more problematic fruits. The fiber in pears supports digestive health and helps regulate blood sugar response. This makes pears a much safer choice for seniors than high-sugar fruits like mangoes or watermelon. The difference between harmful and beneficial fruits for seniors isn't just about sugar content, it's about how these fruits interact with your aging body's changing needs and limitations. Understanding this distinction can be life-changing for your mobility and independence. Instead of unknowingly consuming fruits that contribute to inflammation and leg weakness, you can choose fruits that actively support your health goals and help you maintain the strength and mobility you need to live independently. The changes you make don't have to be dramatic or overwhelming. Start by eliminating one problematic fruit from your diet and replacing it with a beneficial alternative. Pay attention to how your body responds. Many seniors notice improvements in energy levels, joint comfort, and leg strength within just a few weeks of making these targeted changes. Remember, this isn't about deprivation or following another restrictive diet. This is about understanding how your body has changed and making informed choices that support your health goals rather than undermining them. Your legs carry your independence. Every choice you make about what to eat either supports that independence or gradually erodes it. The 7 fruits we discussed today might seem harmless, but their cumulative effects on your circulation, inflammation levels, and blood sugar regulation can significantly impact your quality of life over time. The power to change this trajectory is entirely in your hands. You don't have to accept leg weakness, joint pain, or reduced mobility as inevitable parts of aging. Many of these symptoms are directly related to dietary choices that can be modified starting today. If this information has opened your eyes to how your food choices might be affecting your leg strength and mobility, please consider supporting this channel with a super thanks. Your financial help allows me to continue researching and bringing you more incredible insights about senior health that you won't find anywhere else. This support helps the channel reach more seniors who desperately need this life-changing information. The relationship between diet and aging isn't just about calories or general nutrition, it's about understanding the specific ways that aging changes how your body processes different foods and making strategic adjustments that support your changing needs rather than fighting against them. As you move forward from this moment, remember that knowledge without action is just interesting information. The real power comes from implementing what you've learned and experiencing the improvements in your own body. But here's something to consider as you make these changes. If common fruits can have such dramatic effects on your leg strength and mobility, what other everyday foods might be secretly undermining your health in ways you never imagined? What other aspects of senior nutrition are being overlooked by mainstream health advice that treats all bodies the same, regardless of age? The journey of understanding how to truly support your aging body is just beginning, and there are revelations ahead that could transform not just your physical health, but your entire approach to aging successfully.